A perfect fall Saturday afternoon for football up in Sparta as we bring to you live the St. Peter's Prep Marauders on the road to take on the Pope John Lions. And a play action on first down. Bell going for a home run. Burrow early. He's got Watson, and Watson reels it in. Oh, he bobbled it, he caught it, he makes a move, and he's down inside the 25-yard line. How about that to start for this quick-paced St. Peter's offense?
Wow. First play, offensive coordinator Rolfing goes with a play-action bomb to his guy. Bell to Watson all the way downfield, all the way near the red zone.
Oh, that Hunter Watson connection with Tyler Bell has been working very often throughout this season for St. Peter's. Protection was great for the Marauders, and now knocking on the door of the red zone after just one play from scrimmage. Shotgun with Bell, three wide receivers to the far side. Watson in the slot on the near side. They'll dump it off short. Pass is complete, and then making a move and bouncing it to the outside is Chris Horn. Horn still on his feet. He's got a first down, and he's down all the way to the 6-yard line.
Wow, what nifty moves there from Chris Horn.
So first and goal for St. Peter's Prep, moving very quickly and efficiently on this opening drive. And they will hand it off on first and goal. Teray reaches for the goal line, and he is in for a touchdown. A perfect opening drive for the Marauders. Abdul Teray takes it from 6 yards out. His 5th touchdown of the season. And St. Peter's strikes first on the road against Pope John.
Yeah, I mean, just you talk about the tenacious offense of the St. Peter's Prep. They'll go right down the field and get 6 points.
Gianella, the tailback, they'll give it to him, and he gets blown up in the backfield. Tackle for a loss on the play by Jordan Rodrigues. Well, it's a loss of almost 7 yards all the way back to the 15 where it'll be second and goal.
Yeah, that was a great read there by Jordan Rodrigues. Able to read that play well, able to get to the line of scrimmage and get the huge loss.
Bell will hand it off. Big hole over the middle. There's Tyler Barksdale, who has a first down on a pickup of 12 yards.
Yeah, great job there. Great job by the offensive line getting those holes. And Barksdale able to get the first down.
Handoff to Mignon, and he gets met right away. Strong tackle by Sebastian Gray.
Yeah.
Might have lost a half yard.
Yeah, good pressure there on the right side of the line there. Sebastian Gray. When Prep's on defensively, he could cause havoc in the backfield, and he does so there.
Well, I saw him block the extra point after the opening touchdown for Pope John. Protection holds up. Bell steps up. He's got a man wide open in the middle of the field. It's caught by Pritchard. And Pritchard inside Pope John territory. Down to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, that's a great read to Hudson Pritchard. Wide open there in the middle of the field.
Crossing a route. Locked eyes with Bell. And when you get a receiver that wide open, Tyler Bell's not going to miss him. As the drive continues for the Marauders, Pope John brings some pressure. Bell hit as he throws downfield. It is caught by Watson. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, St. Peter's.
What a grab by Watson.
Falling down, defender draped all over him, and somehow the senior wide receiver makes the catch and puts Prep back on top.
Hey, when in doubt, call number one's number. And, I mean, the senior, probably one of his best catches of the year.
Well, that's one of the best catches I think you're going to see of a high school receiver this season. Not just on St. Peter's, but overall. Drives. But Pope John has as well. The killer was not scoring last time they had the football, as that's another handoff that's going nowhere. And it's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, again, the Prep defensive line, I believe that was number 51, Marco Valdivia there on the stop. He was lined up either.
Heavy formation, play action for Irwin. Eyes downfield, he throws, and it's nearly intercepted. Pass falls incomplete. That was Darius Anderson Jr. on the coverage who nearly picked it off for St. Peter's.
What a read that was by DJ Anderson there. Able to read that pass well and able to force 3 and out.
2nd down and 9. Irwin under pressure. He's got nowhere to go, and he's going to be devoured in the backfield for a sack.
And Mars will use a timeout here.
Sebastian Gray, Will Maloof in on the tackle.
No offense here.
Well, plenty of time for St. Peter's to try to get some points going into halftime. Bell all day. Over the middle, got a man, it's caught. It's Chris Horn. Horn still on his feet, and he's dragged down inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, wide open was Horn there.
Told you they don't need much time. In one play, they get inside the red zone.
Take their time. I'm going to see a fade route to Watson here.
Teray, the tailback. There is the fade to Watson, and he reels it in. Touchdown! Oh, what another spectacular touchdown grab by Hunter Watson from Tyler Bell. The second time those two have hooked up for a touchdown today. And St. Peter's takes an 18-6 lead with 46 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, Tyler Bell took his time. He saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted with Watson, able to throw that beautiful fade route. And again, when Watson's one-on-one, 9 times out of 10, he gets a touchdown.
See what St. Peter's wants to do here. The kicker, Ketterling, is on the field, but he's motioned out wide. We see this formation sometimes for St. Peter's as Brian Isaac Jr. will stand in the shotgun by himself, and they're going to snap it to the far side of the field for Rodrigues, who makes the first man miss, goes toward the goal line, and he's in for a 2-point conversion.
Wow.
Oh, one of those funky formations that St. Peter's draws up. The direct snap out to the flat to Jordan Rodrigues. He made the first man miss and then carried a couple of defenders into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. So it is a 20-6 lead for the Marauders with 46 seconds to go in the quarter. Joshua in the slot on the bottom of the screen. Irwin to pass under pressure, and he goes down with a sack. Julian Contreras tripped him up,
Yeah, that's a
and
great
Pope
play.
John will call a timeout.
That's a great play there by Contreras to get the trip. I mean, he almost avoided too, but he got the feet just in time to get the sack.
And they will set up a screen. It's a quick pass, and it's met right away. Gianella is stood up by Ryan Wooten. And will Pope John call that final timeout? It doesn't look like it, as the screen pass lost a yard.
Yeah, I'd say he lost.
Back to the 30. St. Peter's cannot stop the clock. Pope John
Yeah, I think it's
not
just
in
take
any
it.
hurry to snap the football here. They're going to take this to halftime, and that is going to do it for the first half. Well, good one for a large majority of these opening 24 minutes, but 2 late touchdowns by St. Peter's Prep have them up by 14, 20-6 going into halftime. And a missed field goal. Irwin to the air, under pressure, and he's going to stay on his feet, and now he goes down for the sack. He gets ripped up by Aaron Serino.
Yeah,
And it goes as a big loss on the play, and it forces Pope John to send the field goal unit on.
Yeah, good pressure there off the right edge. But Aaron Serino able to hit home. He wanted to get the early hit, but able to get the trip for the sack. Tough offense. You talk about Tyler Bell. He's been perfect so far on the day, but really they have not seen much of the running game so far in this one. So we'll see the Mars want to establish the running backs here in this drive.
Yeah, St. Peter's has done it through the air. Bell a perfect 11 for 11 in the first half, just under 200 yards, and found his favorite target, Hunter Watson, often. He has both of his touchdown passes.
It's Teray in the backfield for the Marauders to start things off.
Trey Williams comes in motion from the 31-yard line on first down. It is, in fact, a handoff right up the middle. Teray has some space, and he's got a first down as he's tackled from behind by Griffin.
Yeah, right on cue there. Handoff to Teray, and he gets the first down. 10-plus yards from our offense.
Play action, fade up the sideline, and it's caught. Amari Jones with a leaping grab. And Prep gets inside Pope John territory and picks up another first down.
Have not called his name much today, but big catch there for Amari Jones all the way out to the 30-yard line, gain of 23.
Was working on Carswell with the tight press coverage, and just got a little bit of space. That was all Jones needed to reel that one in. Bell will give it to Teray on the sweep. Somehow he's able to work through traffic, and he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line for a first down.
Wow.
Watson out to the far side. Bell looking for him, and he's got Watson on the slant. brought down inside the 5. It's good for a first down. First and goal from the 5-yard line for St. Peter's as Tyler Bell stays perfect.
And you see how the Marauder offense operates when they're on. You can run the ball to Ray, you can run the ball box, but also you could just pass it to Amari Jones, Chris Horn, Hunter Watson as well. And stacking up yards here on this drive.
Bradley Abraham, this will be about a 39-yard field goal. 0 for 1 on field goal attempts this season. Brian Isaac Jr. will hold. Marauders trying to go back up 14 points. It's a good snap, a good hold. Kick is on the way,
wow.
And the kick is good.
Money.
Plenty of distance from Bradley Abraham as St. Peter's notches a field goal. And they go back up by 14, 23-9 with 21 seconds to go in the third quarter. Under center, will toss it to Gianella, and Gianella is stood up. Wrapped up in the backfield for a loss on the play. And it's fourth down.
And once again, that's Aaron Serino and Momo Loof there on the stop. Serino's having a great game on the defensive end for the Marauders.
Irwin to throw on fourth down under pressure, and he goes down for a sack. Sebastian Gray, the first one to the quarterback. And it's a turnover on downs with 10:24 to go in the fourth.
Yeah, big number 99 forcing the pressure there for the Marauders and getting the turnover on downs. And now St. Peter's Prep looking to put the icing on the cake on this one.
Coming into today's game, he's just 5 of 9 passing for 81 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. But he throws over the middle, pass complete, and it's a touchdown for Amari Jones. So Brian Isaac Jr. gets the drive with the short field, and he pays it off with a St. Peter's Prep touchdown with 9:26 to go in the fourth.
Hey, what a response here. Brian Isaac Jr. comes in, cold on the bench, gets 2 completions, and gets a touchdown to Amari Jones.
Second of the season for Isaac Jr. or Amari Jones. That's his 4th touchdown of the year. A connection St. Peter's is hoping is around next season when Bell and Watson and a couple of others have moved on. Irwin under pressure, and he goes down for a sack. 2 Marauders got to him in the backfield. First one to him was Bauer Anderson. Irwin, eyes downfield, goes down for a sack. Final touches put on this one by Carter Gellin. And St. Peter's, they're just going to let this clock run out. They're not even going to take a knee. And that is the ball game. St. Peter's Prep beats Pope John 30-9 here in Sparta. They improve to 7-1 on the season, while the Lions drop to 1-7.